welcome to Always Occupied Home and Product Reviews. And in this review, we have a drywall sander. Now, this is not your typical drywall sander, your old school way, as you know, the old school heads would like it. But in the new generation, we are trying to do things a little faster and not be too much time consuming. All right, so right here we have an electrical sander. Now, for what I've seen in some reviews, some people have used this on their wood deck, which is pretty cool. I got composite wood on my wood deck, so it's not really real wood. My wood deck, you can't really sand it. Let's go ahead and get into the meat and potatoes of this thing. Let me open up this bag right here to see if there's any instructions. Aha, there we go. Now we have the user's manual. They gave us an Allen wrench, they gave us some O-rings and whatever these little blocks are. They gave us vacuum adapters, screwdriver, which we have a million of these, and the Allen keys. And it looks like another vacuum reducer. And it looks like we have here a vacuum bag, and wow, they gave us a cool carrying bag. So this is pretty cool. If you are a drywall professional, this may be your secret weapon right here as far as sanding goes. Alright, we have a hose right here. They gave us 2 gloves, which is nice, and they're a little grippy, so that's pretty cool. We will probably use that during the demonstration. And they give you right here, look like 8-inch sanding pads. I'll give you all the actual measurements in a little bit. All right, you guys, let's get into the instructions and putting this thing together. All right, y'all, we're going to step A, which says installation of the extendable handle. They basically saying install this handle, which you can extend the handle. So you just put it in there like that. And that's as far in as it goes. Then this is a twisting part right here. And that's it. If you wanted to extend more, loosen it and then extend it. Let's bring it a little closer. All right, you guys, so this is the extendable handle. Oh, tight. All right. Didn't mean to put it on that tight. So, now I don't know the exact measurements on extending yet, but I will let y'all know that later. But it looks like you can extend pretty far. And it only goes in so much. So I'm going to put it all the way in, and then, okay, you got to play around. You got to twist it so it could go all the way in. I think it's because it's brand new, it's a little bit more tough to go in. And it's still going, okay. All right, so you'll have a little tiny gap if you try to put this all the way in. Let's check out this sanding paper. Got 180, 150, 120, 80, 100, 180, 150, 240, 120, then 80 again. So we are going to go for 240 for for right now. So it looked like from what I was reading to y'all, they gave you 2 of each. I don't know what step this is, but I might be skipping ahead on y'all. I'm going to lock this in. So it looks like you have to push down right here on this handle and pull this back and make sure it's down and lock that in because I'm tired of that moving. Yep, so this looks like Velcro and this is pretty cool. It has like little fins on it right here. So that's good to protect your drywall. Make sure you match up the hose because remember this is vacuum. So you want to make sure your holes are not covered. We have our sander on here. It's pretty cool. Got the little motor right here. Got the vacuum right here. And what we need to install next is our vacuum, I think. So let's check. Okay, you guys, I am not liking these instructions too much. So we are definitely on our own on this one. All right, you guys, so this part is not in the instructions. So once again, I am your instruction guide. This is your vacuum hose. Yeah, 5-footer hose. So it looks like we can put this on either way. So we have our adapter right here. This part, they tell you in their instructions, but they don't show you. And that may be an issue if you are a beginner at this. So we are going to put this adapter right here. Got the adapter. And that's as far in as I can get it. So we have the hose. Put the hose in here like that. All right, now on here, it got 2 notches. So sorry if you can't see it, but it's a notch on this side and a notch on this side. You have a little hole right here on this side, so it looks like to keep this hose secured, we have to snap this part in. All right, so it's snapped in and the hose do not come off. So in case you was wondering if the hose is hard to come off, yes, on this side. Let's check the other side. All right, you guys, so same thing on this side. You have the little slots right here and the vacuum hose that has this little clamps, little notches right there. So we are going to put it in. All right, we got it in there. And we are going to, that's one side clamped in. And y'all heard that. Hard to come off. Your dust collector has a little strap on. You put the strap on and it looks like after that we are going to have some fun. So y'all about to watch me go at it on this side of the wall. Okay, you guys, so we are about to use the sander. All right, now what I am going to say is the bottom part is a little heavy. All right, so there is no like, there's no, it would have been nice to put another little handle right here so it's easier to lift, but if you grip it like this, you'll be fine. Basically, I can still pull the trigger and it goes. Let me see. All right, you guys, so you don't have to keep your hand on the trigger. This button is so the trigger could stay in. So there is no safety. So if one of your kids or somebody come over and hit the trigger, it's going to go on. Now, this is minimum setting. All right, and here is minimum. All right, I'm gonna put it all the way on maximum. All right, I'm going back on minimum. Now, nothing wrong with that. But the difference that I noticed with sanding with this and sanding with this one is you get way more dust coming down with this. I can agree with that. This thing, you're not getting that much dust. That's just the way it is. So I guess when you turn it on, the vacuum comes on automatically. We gotta get this one out, all right? And that's it. Now, one thing I could say is this bag has a lot of dust in it, and there is no zipper here. This is just a part where you put on the ground. Don't really do nothing. But as you can see, there is no zipper. So in order to get the dust out, you have to go to your trash can and dump all the dust out. So for me, there is no trash bag in here from what I can see, so I will have to get a trash bag. But I got a good amount of dust. Like all this is dust. Now this would have been on the ground, on basically everywhere in this garage. So I'm gonna be honest, with this machine, it collects a lot of dust. All right, let me go ahead and get to doing some more work, and then I'll get right back to y'all. Okay everyone, so I want to go over this drywall sander, electrical drywall sander, last review, final review before I put it up. I want to say, if you have never been to the gym and you don't know what feeling sore is like, you know what they say, no pain, no gain. So once again, if you don't know what feeling sore is like, you will definitely feel sore. If you are sanding the top of your ceiling, since it's top heavy or bottom heavy, you're using the arm you use to lift it up more, so it's like you at the gym, right? So my advice to you is to sand it for maybe like a minute on one arm, and then switch to your other arm like this, and then sand the other side for another minute or so, or however long it takes to sand. Don't really take that long to sand with this product. They have the lock-in button, so you can actually leave it on. You do not have to hold the trigger. So it's like this, pull the trigger, lock, trigger stays on. Hit the trigger again, it comes off. One last thing is that this thing does collect a lot of dust. It vacuums the dust very good. So if you're used to sanding with the regular pad and the sander, you know that you're going to get a lot of dust. But with this unit, it vacuums so good, you get minimum dust in your house or your area that you're working in. It's easy to put away. All we gotta do is unscrew it, hit this clamp right here, fold it down. Ouch. Fold it back up like that, fold it down, and that's it, and we'll put it away. My friend wants to use this. I think he's doing his basement or something. He might be doing his garage too, I'm not sure. But my friend wants to use this, so I'll just lend it to him, let him use it, and that will be it. If y'all have any other questions, comments, concerns, let me know. And that's about it. It's not too much to this, and yeah, catch y'all in the next review. Like, comment, and subscribe.